Hey, what it is, what it ain't. Voices of the O, you already know. We back here for episode 18, man. Here with a few of my guys. I'm your host, DJ, with a few of my co-hosts, the bro host, man. The man to my left.
Big Tony.
Yes, sir. How you feeling today?
Good, man. Rested.
Rested?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right now.
You're looking sleepy.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Me. The man to my right.
Alex Taylor in the building.
Oh, okay. My boy.
My fault. I thought
Usually
you go that way.
I should. I fucked up.
Usually you go that way. My
I
fault.
got the rotation. My bad. And my man to my right. Here we go.
Man, Ayo.
My boy Ayo from the ghetto.
Welcome
man.
back.
Man, it's only been a week.
Ayo from the ghetto.
Hey man, my boy from to the far right.
Big Meech.
Hey, shout out my boy Meech coming in.
Larry Hoover, man.
Hey, bro.
Whipping work. Hey.
Yes, sir. Big Meech, I appreciate you coming in today, man.
No, I'm excited, man. I've been I've been watching for a while actually, so I mean I'm a fan of the show. And when you hit me up and said come on, it was like bet.
Yeah, man.
Bet.
You don't know Big Meech, man. Big Meech is one of my OGs, like Tony, Zach, and Abram, man. One of the guys let me pull up, play some video games with a hooper himself.
Yeah, he used to come to the crib, used to stay. You will be there.
Yeah, for a few days.
You'd be there for a minute. It was cool though. We go hoop. I don't even know if I was in school at the time. I might have been kind of in and out at the Dell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know, but you was younger than us though. I think I might have been like, at the time I was probably like 24, 23. I don't know how old you were back then, 2014, 15.
19.
Yeah, so you was right out of high school, yeah.
Back when I was young, had hair.
Yeah.
No,
It was back
Oh, man. But like I said, I appreciate you, man. If you ain't checked out the NBA Junkies, this is one of the hosts from there, man. I appreciate you, big sports guy. So I'm excited to have you up here with us talking these games and shit.
Facts, that's all I know.
Yes, sir. So let's get down to it, man. This just started off like that.
Come with me, son.
Yeah, buddy.
Why you coming with me, son?
I ain't coming at you sideways, bro. We can go ahead and talk about this game 6. Because, it's been about a week, but we ain't had our chance to talk that shit yet. And, I'm going to let everybody else go first because I didn't spoke on it, so I'm going to wait.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Nothing?
Nothing. Better team won. It is what it is. I didn't even have fun watching. I was sad, bored. They won the championship. I'm like, turn TV, y'all go to sleep. Everybody talking about Antetokounmpo. I'm like, I just really can't fathom the fact that like LeBron's going on the decline. That stuff kind of bothered me. But if he the new face, cool. That's a good face to have. I agree. I believe Stephen A was like, he can't be the face of the NBA. I'm like, that's trash. Mm-hmm. He obviously gets to it, no matter if it's pretty or not.
Right.
But the way he dominated that game really showed you like back flashes of Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just really punking people. Like let's get to it. So I applaud him. The Bucks was better. It's just what it was.
Hell yeah. Alex, how was you feeling?
No, I ain't feeling no really way. As long as it wasn't Russ or PG winning, I ain't getting it. I'm like, fuck it.
I was not fucking with them.
I ain't fucking with it.
Man, I'm not a big Giannis fan per
Right,
se, but
right.
I fuck with his game. I'm a fan of bully ball. I'm a little older than I might be older than all y'all here. Maybe I'm 29.
Yeah.
So I watched
OG.
the NBA back in the early 2000s when it was a little more physical. So the bully ball with Giannis, you gotta respect it. The jumper ain't all the way there, but he gets it done. He technically is the best two-way player in the league. I still think AD got robbed for the Defensive Player of the Year last year. But it was good for Milwaukee because a lot of people were questioning him re-signing that Supermax or whatever he signed like a year ago. So he bet on himself and it worked. Even if they don't win another one, even if they get close and never win another, like it's worth it. I feel like.
No, for sure. That's what first one in 50 years.
I wanted Chris Paul to lose. I hate the Suns.
So what's the deal
I'm
with
a
that?
Laker fan.
What's the deal with that? The Lakers don't like the Suns like that?
Nah, bro.
So I was looking. My homeboy's the same way. He's a Laker fan.
Yeah, we
diehard. He's like,
hate Phoenix.
Screw Phoenix. I'm like, what? Will Davis. I'm like, why?
They put us out in 06 and 07.
Was that Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash?
Steve Nash, yeah. We lost a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
Rajah Bell was playing dirty. Clothesline Kobe.
Yeah.
Like that was those battles. So, Laker fans, we don't forget. So.
See, that's what I was wondering because people say that. I'm like, I was rooting for Phoenix just because CP3, and then the whole story behind what would have happened if they would have won would have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Different than Milwaukee. But.
I mean, honestly, not to cut you off, I knew the Phoenix weren't going to win because going through the playoffs, they weren't real humble with their wins.
Mm-hmm.
You seen Jay Crowder like doing a salsa on the
On Brian.
like they weren't acting like they've been here before. You heard that expression, like act like you won before. They weren't really acting like that. Devin Booker was kind of getting into it with a lot of people, and he was playing dirty too. I didn't believe in Phoenix after, and they had a real easy path anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that was once they got to a fully healthy squad, I knew it was gonna be a wrap.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo.
I'm just disappointed in Monty Williams' decisions defensively. Like, I felt like the only team that didn't build a wall against Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of tried to play that one-on-one with Aiden, and Mans wasn't ready for that shit.
Hell no.
That was foolish.
Same time, like, Giannis was putting in that work. I got to give him his respect. I will say I'm not going to put him at the top of the NBA yet. Kind of feel like it's that overhype in a sense. Like when Kawhi won, everybody like wanted to jump up there and put him there. It's like, let LeBron get healthy.
Yeah.
You remember who he is.
Yeah.
But definitely got to give what you call the Bucks their props. Giannis did what he did, carried his team, especially with his teammates playing like shit still. But
No, facts. I mean, I always, the best ability is availability, and like Kawhi and LeBron and Giannis, he plays like I thought he was going to be out once he hyperextended his knee.
oh yeah,
I think did he miss a game?
Yeah.
He missed a week.
He missed it. Like it was.
Yeah.
That could have been bad. He came back and still like had almost a trip dub his first game back, and they almost won. So it was nuts.
No, for sure. I'm just gonna say, what was it? What did Richard Sherman say about oh boy Michael Crabtree about putting a weak ass defender on someone like him? Y'all better stop fucking with Giannis, bro. I'm telling you, Giannis was punked him all 6 games.
Aiden.
Or DeAndre. Oh, DeAndre
Who was
Ayton.
Aiden? I'm just asking, as a defender, has he ever been known to be this?
No, but everybody was talking about him like he was this
I'm just
upcoming
asking.
superstar.
Yeah, that's
He
coach's
is
fault.
an upcoming superstar. He's young.
Coach shouldn't have
It's
put him
true.
on Aiden
Yeah,
or on Giannis. That was a horrible coaching decision.
Never.
Who was going to guard him? Crowder?
Nobody could.
Nobody.
When Sark got hurt, I feel like it hurt them a ton.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it don't give Aiden a lot of leeway to be as physical as he possibly could have. Sark got hurt, and they never played Kaminsky. But you realize when they played Kaminsky that third game or whatever it was, his minutes were very productive.
Yeah, he was open.
So it's like, I mean, coaching is always questionable, for certain situations. But like, you had to play that big guy. You had to just take the chance. Because what other option did you have at that point?
Built the wall.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But you had to build a wall with Aiden and then a bunch of short guys.
Yeah.
So it's hard to have somebody, anywhere. But I was just there was nothing. There was nothing.
nothing
You
that
had.
was
Yeah, Antetokounmpo was locked in. You was losing regardless. He didn't care how you felt. And then I don't know if CP3 was hurt, whatever they say, but he didn't do what he should have done more, obviously. But then D Book was low key getting locked up by Drew. Even though he was scoring 40 and stuff like that, but Drew was really doing a good job on him.
The Kobe talk was disrespectful.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. I don't know how they even.
I
came
told
up with
Abe,
that.
or I was talking to somebody, and they was like, I think it was LaTroy, and he was saying that he can see the Kobe flashes, and I'm like, I mean, D Book he's a 3-point shooter first, not even a productive one actually. He shoot like 30%, but he can hit shots. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't see anything else. I mean, you could say Jason Tatum play like Kobe.
Right.
He actually tries to. There's a lot of players that came in the league trying to play like Kobe, but the D Book one, everybody was high on it. He scored 40-point game, and shoot, if LeBron was his favorite player, they would have said LeBron. You know what I mean? It's just because the Kobe tie. That was the only reason they were saying Kobe.
No, for sure. So let's go down these stats real quick, man. Game 6. Jay Crowder had 15 points and 13 rebounds on 4 of 11 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3. DeAndre Ayton has 12 points, 5 fouls, 6 rebounds, 4 of 12 from the field. Chris Paul was 11 of 19, 1 of 2 from 3, 26 points, 5 fouls, 5 assists. Devin Booker had 19 points, 4 fouls, 5 assists, 0 of 7 from 3, 8 of 22 from the field. Cameron Payne was the only person on the bench to score double digits, 10 points, 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 6 from the field. And this is what was crazy to me, bro. Like it's the Bucks only had 5 people score that entire game.
Yeah, if you got 5 people in double digits, you're all right.
It was the starters.
No, it was every starter except for PJ Tucker, and then Bobby Portis had 16 on the bench.
Yeah.
Bobby Portis had 16 and 5 fouls, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Drew Holiday had 12 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 19 from the field. Brook Lopez had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Chris Middleton had 17 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Giannis was 16 of 25 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 14 rebounds, and 50 points. Yeah, that's
That's the way to end it with a 50 ball.
Yeah.
It was monster 50 too. It wasn't like nothing pretty.
Getting busy 50, like
Yeah.
there's nothing y'all got for me. It's one of them ones like when he hot like that, like a great player when they hot and they going, and there ain't nothing you got for him.
You can remember closeout games. Like I can remember, like in the finals when somebody's just going nuts or a team is super hot. Like that's what you remember as the closeout game. And when he was scoring all that, I was like, yeah, ain't no way Phoenix is winning this. Like he's in a groove like this, hitting his little hook shot runners and stuff like
I think
that.
he had a couple threes late.
Yeah,
He hit 1 3.
He hit
But
1
1 for 3. That's really good.
No,
For him.
That's a good number.
I'm like, he hit that 3, it's on. You got
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
here's what it is.
You got that maniac Bobby Portis going
Yeah, I'm
off.
telling you. Bobby looked like he was
He
trying to
like
go
a serial
slang some
Bobby
drugs right
crazy,
after the game,
son.
bro.
That nigga was going off. Every team need a Bobby Portis and a PJ Tucker.
Yeah, for sure.
That's championship.
But
beginning.
Chris Middleton, he like established himself now. Like, this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way he was getting to it, bro. You're like, it don't look like when you look at him, you don't think he's about to give you. You know
Bruh.
what I'm saying? But he was one like, if you really look at the game of it, he was doing Kobe-esque stuff. He get to his spots, do pull-ups, post you up if you have to, hit turnarounds. It was very D-Book's very downhill, one way, not really.
He need that high screen.
Yeah, his game isn't really transition, but Chris Middleton was just picking people's pockets. What's up? Pull up, boom, boom. It was beautiful.
No, for sure. And a couple of them shots that Chris Middleton shot late in the game, I was like, no, shit. And then he, like, I think he went to, like, right elbow or something like that and hit like a little floater or some shit. Or not a floater, like a little off the right shoulder
Helped
fader.
him go on that little run that they did. I remember. I know what you're talking
Yeah, and then that last shot going off the right elbow, which pretty much closed the game out when he hit that last little mid-range jumper. I was like, okay. But he was hitting a lot of those at the end of the game. Like, it's crazy because he wasn't doing shit really the rest of the game.
Nah, he's a closer. Yeah, obviously now he's one of them late game scorers. He's doing well for him all series. He was just like a lot of times you really think about those couple games he went off. And Antetokounmpo wasn't just killing late game.
Yeah,
They was give it to Middleton. He'd go for like 12, 15, boom, like cool.
right.
But Antetokounmpo, he's just gonna carry his load. But I think coach got the right way. Like, give it to Middleton until somebody stop him.
And it was crazy, bro, because I seen the rebounds, and I forgot who I was watching that said that, but DeAndre Ayton only had 6 rebounds.
Sheesh.
Brook Lopez had 8. PJ Tucker had 6. Giannis had 14. Chris Middleton had 5. Drew Holiday had 9. Pat Connaughton had 8.
That's crazy. They just wanted to win, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Do everything to win.
You know what's crazy? Budenholzer, Bucks fans probably still want Budenholzer gone.
That's crazy.
Like
man.
he was getting killed like all through the playoffs every round, like because of his adjustments. Like the Bucks fan, like on Twitter, like he was always trending on Twitter, like after every loss.
Wow.
I mean, he still might be gone. You remember the Raptors fired Casey after
Yep.
they lost in the conference finals.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That was-
I wouldn't say never. You know, I ain't
NBA
gonna-
coaches are scary.
Yeah,
man.
it's
Yeah, they always said that, pretty much after every series or whatever, since the first playoff game of the whole NBA playoffs for the Bucks, they're like, he's coaching for his job. Oh, even if they make it to the conference finals, he's still, if they lose, because they've always got close and then, it don't ever go through.
definitely saved it with the, but it's like barely, like he barely got by.
Because he didn't make many adjustments, in my opinion, the whole playoff period.
Nah,
They
he
playing
didn't
their
have to.
game.
He didn't have to, yeah. You gonna
Playing
beat
Bobby
us.
Portis, I guess. I mean,
You gonna beat us playing our game. That's just what it was.
Them niggas didn't give Kaminsky no burn. That's why they lost.
What?
Nigga, we don't talk about
Alex said,
Look,
Alex said
Kaminsky stopping Giannis bum ass. He get to the paint, hard fouling him, all that.
No,
If I'm in that motherfucker, I'm getting kicked out the game. I'm gonna hit that nigga in the dick, nigga. Fuck
You're
wrong
a
with that
fool,
nigga.
bro. Yeah, I don't know what. They just couldn't do nothing, bro. Giannis was just too big. And if I think they should have found more ways to use Brook Lopez, and they didn't. But he banged on DeAndre Ayton, boy. He came down there, motherfucking tomahawked on his ass, boy. Something ugly.
Tony, at that point, are you telling your team just take charges?
You
If Giannis coming down, nigga, I would want to line up on that nigga. But I'm like, he was just getting to everything. I mean, you probably couldn't stop him. I'm just like, y'all gotta do something.
You just take the chance. You just take the chance legitimately. Like, you try if you try everything, you feel like you tried everything, now, okay, y'all just wall up if he come at you.
Mm-hmm.
Take the charge. Because a lot of people don't realize when you watch him, his favorite Euro steps right to left.
Mm-hmm.
So just take the adjustment. If you get a couple, cool. If not, cool. It is what it is.
Right.
You just can't lose to him. Just keep dunking this thing.
Yeah, bro.
So,
That shit's amazing.
But he was like Meech was saying, bro. Hooks, damn, turning around fadeaway jumpers, 17 of 19 from the free throw. Like that man was on some shit.
Kaminsky stopping that.
he makes 17
but
free throws on the season. That stuff. So,
Suns needed Kyle Kuzma.
See,
Yeah.
yeah, we gonna get to that later. We gonna get to
Hold on,
that.
I got a little soundbite for y'all though.
CP3 for Kuz.
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, boy.
So, with that being said, we talked about Game 6. Now, moving forward as we go into the offseason and everything like that, if you're CP3 and if you're, we'll go two-sided. If you're CP3 and if you're the organization, as CP3, do you sign back with Phoenix? Do you run it back or do you do what's best for your career to try and get that ring? Hey, yo, let me hit you with that first.
For CP, I don't know what he does because like either way, like his best chance to get a ring is going to the Lakers. But if you win that ring, it's not your ring; it's LeBron's ring, and I don't think he's gonna get that like credit he would like deserve if he gets it from like Phoenix if he stays. But I don't see Phoenix getting back like even close next year.
I don't need to really meet you.
Man, it's really it literally is on CP3 because he's getting paid. He has a player option, like $44 million.
Yeah.
I don't think he turns that. He either has to really not care about the money. If he turns that down, he has to go to like the Lakers or the Nets or somebody to secure a ring. Because if you turn it down the money, then you better be setting yourself up to guarantee yourself a championship. But I mean, if I'm him, I'm like, if I do turn down the money, all bets are off. I'm ring chasing because the Suns aren't going to get back there again. You know, everybody they play, like the Lakers were hurt, the Nuggets were hurt, the Clippers were hurt. Then they got to somebody in the finals who weren't hurt and they lost 4 straight. Like, you're not getting back. So, I mean, I'm like, fuck, he like 36, gonna be 37 next year. I mean, I know he feel good and he on the vegan diet and his body is good and everything, but it's a grind to get to the finals, and you can't just say that. I wouldn't bet on getting back again, like just because y'all had a good year. They had a Cinderella season, and that's really what it is. Honestly, I don't see him getting back. I think he should bounce, ring chase, unless he just care about that money, which is a lot of money. But he made a lot of money in his career.
For sure. Alex?
Basically the same. I think he should probably go to Lakers or something.
Okay.
Because I don't think Suns ain't going to get back there at all. No, I don't think they're going to get close, man, to be honest with you. Niggas going to be on the tear next year. Think everybody hurt.
Yeah.
Or Kawhi go wherever if he stay with the Clippers or go to Matt, whatever fuck. The West going to be tough. They're going to be on a vengeance because I think everybody know that the Suns shouldn't have got no finals. Now, the Bucks is one thing, but still, I feel like everybody in the league is going to be on notice. Like, everybody's hurt last year. It was a shorter season. Let's get to it this season. And niggas going to kill. Especially LeBron, AD, bro, come on now.
I feel that.
He better go to the Lakers. If he don't, he going to be just sitting there in Phoenix.
That sucks for him.
Big Tone, what's going on?
The season's going to be normal again. They're going to have the time to rest, all that type of stuff. So everybody's going to have time to heal. So the big thing with CP3 is as you get older, and obviously he's injury prone, go somewhere where somebody can take the stresses off you, play your game, and win a championship. It's as a group. It's one of those situations, in my opinion, like when LeBron joined D-Wade, it was like, let me try to get your ring. Now that you kind of getting hurt, you getting older, you seem older, whatever, let's do that. So then he can come and join them, help them out, not have to play so many minutes, and then go from there. But it's just going to be a hard league next year because you got to think about the Nets come back healthy. You know what I'm saying? If everybody comes back healthy, all the trades work out, it's going to be a legit dogfight in my opinion, probably like all 32 teams. Guys, I don't know anybody that's just straight buns now. Like even the Hornets is tough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting better. So that all those guys going to have time to rest. All the guys that got hurt got time to come back, rebuild, all that type of stuff. So I just think he should probably just go for the ring. If he don't get it, at least he tried. Not just sit on the team and get smacked all the time.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I guess we shouldn't say go for the ring though, should we? Like if he go to Lakers, it ain't gonna be easy still. Or y'all think it'll be easy?
But that's you're giving your chance.
Yeah,
you're giving
got
yourself
the best chance.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It just when we saying like go for the ring, like his guarantee, which it probably I guess it could be guaranteed.
Close to a guarantee as possible.
Yeah,
go,
close.
go to like a top 4 team. In the
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was just saying it because it's just
Don't go to like
no.
Miami or something like that. You know what I mean? Like who wanted Chris? They want Chris Paul, but that's not really. That's a gamble. Like even if he stayed with Phoenix and they somehow miraculously made it out of the West, they wouldn't be able to beat the Bucks again.
Yeah.
Or
The Nets.
They damn
or
sure be.
maybe Philly, like, if they got there again. Or Atlanta, shit. It's like,
Celtics maybe.
yeah, or the Boston. Like, everybody's better than them. They really got lucky. And I ain't gonna, like, it's
That was the nicest way.
they really got lucky. That's really it.
Hell yeah. So let's stay on this. We've been talking about CP3 to the Lakers, and this might throw a monkey wrench in it with everything going on. The Lakers are targeting Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal,
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's a possible option.
It's all reports though.
All reports.
Who knows if it's fucking real?
Right. But I mean, we all know DeMar DeRozan's from Compton, whatever, you around that area. We know they need a point guard, and they was talking about Kyle Lowry during the season. Bradley Beal would obviously be in.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that happens, what is another viable option for CP3?
On another team?
Yeah.
You saying if Lakers make a different
If the Lakers get Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal, or whatever, because they're not gonna have enough money to pay all four. I mean, they might, but they're gonna have the world shittiest bench.
What if he went to the? Could he go to the Mavs?
You could.
Luka on
But I'm saying him, Luka, and Kawhi. Or is that
Luka
too
on
much?
ball though. He ain't.
That's true.
He ain't having that.
That's true. You're right.
I don't know.
I ain't thinking about
I
that.
think you could probably sneak him on the Clippers.
That's what I see. I like that. Go back.
And some other cats. And I think that.
And Rondo.
What about the Celtics? Since they ain't got Kimber no more.
I don't know if he'll go to the East.
No.
Back.
Shit, he
I don't
might
know. I
need
don't know
to,
if he'll
nigga.
go back. I mean, but if you think about go back, obviously, if you go back, the Sixers is probably the front runner. If you want to say put him on a team that needs a point guard.
That's true.
Oh, I ain't thinking about the Sixers, yo. You're right.
Ben is
That nigga some cheeks.
wow. How you feel about Ben?
Whatever, Ben Simmons. I mean, I'll take him. I seen the clips of him playing pickup, hitting threes and shit.
No, he's tough and
Like I'll take him. LeBron, it's the clutch Lakers over there, clutch sport Lakers. LeBron and AD gonna get him shooting threes, taking them. Like I don't even care if you like miss them.
right.
You know what I mean?
Try.
But you got to keep the defense honest. Like pull them hoes like Giannis. So I take Ben any day.
Hell yeah. Ayo, what you thinking? If that happens, where's another place for CP3 to land?
There's not really that many places. I mean, when he really said, I guess the Clippers, but
That's a good.
I feel like he doesn't fit in with the Clippers, honestly, because I don't think he's going to deal with what do you call it, PG hitting shit off the backboard or Kawhi missing games, doing this and that. So I was like, I don't know how that one really fit. He kind of needs that team, kind of like Phoenix, where it's like the young bucks that are going to build into his system.
Plus, Clippers got Rondo still. I don't think CP3 and Rondo still.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I forgot.
Niggas gonna be locking
Rid of
that
both of
practice.
them. Yeah, that's for real.
Nigga trade them both. Rondo and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
They get rid of Rondo.
maybe the Pelicans.
the
Go back.
trash.
Maybe.
They're so
every
trash.
time.
It's unbelievable.
DJ every time.
Why would he go? That's basically going to retire.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you not finna do it with the Pelicans like that,
The
bro.
Pelicans is bad at basketball. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
I'm not hearing that, bro.
Terrible
Yes, you
coaching.
are.
That's all it
I'm telling
was.
you.
I'm
They got
keeping
a new
it buck,
coach.
though.
Has it been terrible coaching for the duration of the program?
When
I'm
did they-
just wondering. They've
But-
never been good at the game of basketball.
Look, all CP3 need is a big that can catch lobs.
Facts.
Yeah,
Zion
I'll be
Williamson.
perfect.
See
You right
what he
about
did
that.
with Aiden. I mean,
Zion Williamson.
He's not a big.
This is big motherfucker though.
Yeah, point guard now.
He is a
Point
point
guard now.
If we keep it a buck, though, he don't be catching. Like, he ain't no
Steven
Blake
Adams?
Griffin, is what I'm saying.
I was finna say he used
Steven
Steven
Adams
Adams in
was
OKC.
Yeah, they was great together.
Even
I think.
DeAndre Ayton, he had him looking. Yeah, they were throwing lobs galore to Adams. I mean, think of him with AD. That's the only thing I've been thinking about. Like a pick and roll with CP3 and AD is that's unguardable.
Just lethal as fuck.
Steven Adams just got traded to Memphis like
What?
a little bit ago.
No.
I ain't even
Yeah.
see
No
that.
shit.
Oh, yeah,
Live
see
on
that?
air.
Here we go.
All right. Hold
I
on.
can't wait for the
The
trade.
New Orleans, the
They
Pelicans.
took that nigga contract there, and contract's horrible.
Yeah, his contract is
Russ got him
ridiculous.
paid.
Yeah, Russ got them.
Now Russ come to the Lakers. How you feel about it?
Ooh.
Man,
I hope.
You want it?
look,
Do you want it or you want to watch it?
I'll take.
You'll take
I want it.
All right.
I like to watch it. I don't know if I want it, bro. I like to watch it, but because I love to see Russ and LeBron together.
That's dope as hell if they look
All
at
right, for y'all two, Russ or Coos.
Russ. What?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Look at this man here, bro.
We're not finna disrespect Kuzma every episode, bro. We're not doing that.
Look,
What are you talking
that's my guy, Kuz. You know, I'm a Laker fan.
No
For
way
all
you're
y'all
a
know,
Kuz fan.
like I was big on Kuz in summer league when we drafted him. Like I knew that he was going to be like a really good player, but it looks like he's plateaued. I mean,
But do you
he
think?
can't
It's 'cause-
dribble?
and I hate to cut you off, but I'll be telling you, I'm like, because I watched Kuz early too. I'm not trying to cap.
blame it on Bron.
I fuck with Kuz, bro. I fuck with Kuz. I'm not trying to blame it on Brown, but I'm saying,
Go ahead.
like you just said, he plateaued.
I get what you're saying.
Say what you gonna say.
LeBron's going to hinder you if you're a developing player because you're not going to be able to. If you gave Kuz the ball and he was the only one on the floor, like he ain't really had no teammates, he gonna get to it.
But
Look,
he might score like
I'll explain it to you.
25 points on
Okay.
like 40 shots though.
That's a possibility.
But
Yeah.
he still can't dribble.
He's still productive. I feel like.
He can't dribble. Like he don't have a package. Like that's the real big thing that separates him and like the Jason Tatums or
Like an Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
That boy
He can't-
stiff as fuck.
He can't dribble. Like if it's not a three or a layup or dunk, like you seen, like his mid range is atrocious. Like he don't really know what to do. I've seen him get confused, like in the mid range or even on a fast break. He don't know what to do. He might try to throw it to LeBron. And actually, you seen he like
He
threw
gets
it.
real lost.
Yeah, he looks lost. So he might have plateaued, but I hope he goes somewhere. You know, and average 20 points a game. You know, so
Put him on
The Lakers try to give him the opportunity. They put him on the second team, let him rock the second team.
I know.
And even then, he would still suck.
and you know what?
Put him on the Warriors. Cause
There was a point in the season where LeBron was out, AD was out,
Kuz was
and Schroeder had COVID. There was no reason why Kuz you don't go out there and take 100 shots. Like he took about 8 shots that game.
But that's why I think the pressure of playing with LeBron AD, like even if they're not on the floor, if Kuz shoots 100 shots, he gonna hear about it.
To maintain the status quo.
You
They
know what I
want
mean?
to
That's
win.
just my thing.
They
I
wanna
understand
win.
what you're saying. I'm just like with the Mario Chalmers, like I'm just naming all these players that play with LeBron, who even if LeBron ain't on the floor, like they just have that pressure that they're on the Lakers at that. They're on the Lakers.
First of all, let me tell
And you
like
playing
this.
with LeBron.
If Mario Chalmers didn't play with LeBron, he would have never made it as far as he did in the league.
Facts.
Like seriously,
okay.
Kuzma. If LeBron would have never came to LA and that team stayed the way it did, I can guarantee you Kuzma would have been one of the first ones to get cut. To get
So you don't think Kuzma got to it regardless?
no.
I think he did a really good job last year, like in his role.
Right.
You know, just kind of scoring. I mean, like I kind of compare. I thought he was going to have a season like Pascal Siakam did when the Raptors won. Like
That's
Pascal, like there was Kyle Lowry and Kawhi like doing the heavy load, and then even Van Fleet, and then Pascal. You can average 12 points a game, but the way you score those 12 points can really make a big difference. And for Kuz, it's just too hot and cold, like because he doesn't have a game. He don't have even Pascal Siakam got a package. It's a spin move every
got some
time.
go-tos,
But he can go to the post and do everything. And Kuz used to be able to do that. You used to watch him. He used to do everything. But honestly, I think the off court. He a model and
Nigga pretty, yeah.
He light skinned, so he.
I know that LA. No, I'm not gonna say that on him.
Like he enjoying life. He need to be hungry again.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like when we'll see this season when he's gonna get traded.
Like out of that group, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Hart,
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle, and him. Who's the worst?
No, that's facts.
Is that a Hart and him probably?
Mm-hmm.
And Hart actually had a decent year.
Plays
I think we're not
defense
going to be
and
able to tell
history.
until he's on a different team, though. I think
Fair
I
enough.
want to wait. See, on a different team, then I'm going to say watching.
But in my opinion, the Pelicans are so awful. The Lakers,
Stop.
Kuzma got to play a lot of games and
Stop the
really
cap.
got a chance to grow while the Pelicans at the house chilling, and he still didn't do a good job.
You're right. I just, like I said, we're going to see if he get traded. We're going to see. I
Facts.
feel like we'll see. What
It'd be great if the Lakers traded. If they somehow got Buddy Hield. You know, 'cause
Oh, I
that
did
would,
we
see
seen
before,
that.
too.
that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
put Kuz back with Luke Walton, which he played really well under, and that's when he was having, like those breakout, couple years. So,
But they were trying to make him the go-to that.
yeah, he's on the clock, man. I'm telling you, he doesn't. If he don't, wherever he at next year, I don't care where he at. If he ain't scoring like 20 points a game, like it's he's not going to get that max contract like
No.
Ingram and Tatum and all them. Like
definitely not.
It's
No, he ain't on no Tatum level at all.
he's a
No,
he's
fuck no.
he's a good fourth, fifth option at best.
wow.
Maybe six man. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe
Maybe
six, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel that. So back to where Aaron was saying with that trade, the Grizzlies are sending Jonas Valanciunas, the number 17th overall and the number 51st overall pick to the Pelicans for Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, and the 10th overall and more.
Memphis is
Stay
getting
Trevor.
Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams.
Bledsoe's trash.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're not gonna let that go.
Wait a
The
minute.
last 2 seasons he been bad.
These days,
Yeah.
These last 2 seasons he been bad.
But with Memphis, I feel like it might be all right.
Jaws the point though. So where's
Fuck, I
Eric
forgot,
fit?
huh? And they got the other dude. What's the other dude's name?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan
Brooks.
Yeah,
My
like
fault,
where's Bledsoe fitting at?
and they got Desmond Bain still.
He gonna be sitting on the bench. That's salty.
Who's the other guy? The Memphis guy, the guard. The forward.
Kevin, what is that? Kevin Anderson, I think.
No,
Slow-mo?
Colin.
Oh, Giles.
Kyle Anderson.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Is it the one with the big ass forehead?
Yeah.
not from San Antonio. No,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
there's the one that got hurt this year that played.
Oh, I got you. I'm looking.
I can't think of his name, bro.
We got
He's
John
tough,
Moran,
dude.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaron Jackson.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson is a dog.
Tough, yeah.
Yeah.
A dog.
Memphis got. See, that's what I'm saying. These teams got chances.
We got Grayson Allen, racist.
So, okay, so
Not
this
the
is my,
Pelicans though.
this is my question though, real quick. Jonas Valanciunas or Steven Adams?
I know. I was confused about that.
They kind of
I think they,
comparable.
I think they clearing up space.
They going after somebody big?
Like Memphis, they got rid of Jonas, right?
Mhm.
I think Adams, if you can look up Adams' contract, it might be close to being over. He might be on the last year of his deal, maybe.
Ain't already.
Yeah,
Because he
that
signed it
makes
with
sense.
OKC like around 2016-ish,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, so it's 2022 next year. Like, he might be on the last year of his deal, maybe. So
What was it? What was the deal?
it's like 100 M's.
Yeah,
4 years,
4 years,
100
$100 million.
million.
Oh, 4 years. Oh, okay.
He signed it in, I think, 2017.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's
Yeah, that's what
coming
it
up.
looks like.
He gonna be overseas next year. It's crazy.
He gonna just go somewhere like he's
He's
not
a good
talented at basketball.
a pick and roll situation, bro. He's never been skilled.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Nah, he
he's
doesn't have
talented
it.
at
He played like
basketball.
Zion,
He's an old fashioned big.
Bruh, look. I'm sorry y'all fucking with me about these views, bruh.
Sam.
So look,
He
this is my thing. Anybody that can throw a oop in a solid pick and roll has made use of Steven Adams. So if you can get him somewhere to take a decent pay cut, because Russ had him looking nice, obviously got him paid. CP3 made him still look usable. So if you get him somewhere, like, I mean,
He could play. He's a really good backup center.
yeah,
mean, like,
100%.
He would be a great backup center for a championship team. You know what I mean? Who could just go in there, grab boards, block shots, I guess. I don't know if he would really even.
You think the
watch
Lakers
that.
need JaVale McGee back?
I would take last year's roster, but I will run it back. Honestly.
Yeah.
Really?
I would
Nigga,
run
they
it
need
back.
JaVale.
Like, I want Dwight more than anything.
That's true,
But
that's
like, I would run it back. Not with like Kuz or, but I would run it back with our bigs. You know, like because we played them in spurts. Like JaVale and Dwight played like 20 minutes a game. You know, maybe.
Very productive.
Yeah, they was high energy, and then AD finished at the 5. Like, but yeah, no. Adams, you know, he needs to be somewhere with a really good point guard.
Yeah, it has to be.
I did want to include. It said he got a 2-year, $35 million contract extension as part of the trade to the Pelicans.
Oh, wow.
So I guess
Oh,
we
wow.
got traded. That was in November
He's
20.
stacking that bag.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He better
He
go
did sign
back
that.
home.
It was a signing trade.
Yeah,
when he went to.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so
He knew the Pelicans was bad. He had to get out of there.
I mean, Valanciunas is a better center than Adams, like
Totally,
every
yeah.
day of the week. So I mean, it's a win for Memphis.
Right. I feel that. So they've made it clear. The Lakers have made it clear that they are willing to package up Kuzma and KCP.
Yeah.
Send them anywhere.
Let them go.
No, I ain't gonna lie. KCP's pretty bad in the playoffs. KCP, I like KCP.
I like KCP. Yeah, for sure.
He's a Spurs guy.
Yeah, but he, like you said, he's very J.R.
like
Smith.
in all reality, Caruso was better in total.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because the defender and then more consistent score, probably 10 to 12 points. KCP could go over 13 and no big deal. Like LeBron had to tell him, bro, keep shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just something you don't need. Like you just need somebody to know I'm gonna come and be a shooter, like Danny Green.
Yeah.
I want to know who smoked more Kush though.
He can't shoot no more either.
Yeah,
But
he fucked us
what
up.
you say?
I want to know who smoked more Kush, Alex Caruso or KCP.
Alex Caruso.
I feel like KCP got that gas.
Yeah, but you see Caruso getting pulled over with it on the.
Yeah, I know.
He stayed with
Texas at that.
it. Right.
In Texas.
Fool.
Crazy. But
So-
anyways, go ahead.
Let's keep going. We're still here, man. DeMar DeRozan. He talked about how he would fit in seamlessly, I guess, with the Lakers.
Who said that?
That's what DeMar DeRozan said on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, Big Shan. What are y'all thinking? What would that acquisition help at all? Hey, yo.
Shannon Sharp,
He's shaking his head, bro.
I don't know who this nigga thinks he is still. Like, first.
With DeMar?
Yeah, DeMar's solid, but at the same time, you're not the DeMar from what do you call it, the Raptors.
How you feeling,
Why you
Meech?
give me how old is he?
What?
What? He said what? Yeah,
I
DeMar.
would take DeMar. Like, man, I know it's like Laker fans will take everybody. We think we're gonna get everybody, but DeMar DeRozan does one thing that is gone away from the NBA, and that's
Mid-range.
Yeah.
Like you have to hit mid-range shots to win a championship. Like, I mean, look at Middleton. Like, you know, what I mean? Like every championship team has had somebody who can hit mid-range shots. AD last year, you know, like with the game, like and then KD, and, you know, with the Warriors in between. Like you got to have an in-between game. I think it'll work. He said he'll take less money, so you know that's one of those situations where you make him sign the paper in front of you and run, like, and tell him show up, when to show up. Like, you don't even think a second about it. But, I mean, like you saying, like, he ain't that guy. He might have lost some kind of step, kind of playing in San Antonio last couple years, but he ain't gonna be the guy in LA either way. So, I mean, a third option, DeMar DeRozan?
He's never been it.
Nah, Kyle Lowry. Yeah, you're right. Kyle
Never
Lowry.
been it.
Because he was there before Kalo. So he.
Yeah. I mean, he was never a third. He was a 2 though.
Oh yeah, you're saying he was never a third option. Yeah. So I
Never
mean,
a third option. So now it's
Yeah.
might be like what PG wants now. Like I want to be a third option.
I mean, who would you take over Kuz and DeMar as a third option on your team?
I'm taking Lamar.
Right now, I kind of want to take that Buddy Hill. Like, once we said that,
Yeah,
like, just as that extra, I can see Buddy
Shooter.
in a great third.
Knockdown.
Alex.
I did want to include there's a Bleacher Report that says DeMar DeRozan's Lakers, Clippers, Knicks, and Bulls are interested, and the Spurs are not ruled out. But that's allegedly, of course. I can't see him on the Lakers, but that's just me. I don't know. I just can't see it. I don't his style of play, everything. I just don't feel like it fit LeBron, AD as much as a Buddy Hield or Bradley Beal or somebody else or Chris Paul. I don't know. DeMar DeRozan just. Plus, personally, as a man, you can't go play with LeBron. He used to fuck on you. That nigga used to.
He kept that ring out your
Bro,
hand.
like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he used to drag him.
That's disrespectful. If I'm playing with LeBron, I'm DeMar. I'm ruining that man's career. I'm finna be breaking everything. You can't. That nigga used to kill that man.
That is true. The
only
only thing
reason
that
he
kept
never
him
got
from the
there.
finals.
That's the only reason,
Only
bro.
reason he never.
But if the Lakers get DeMar, that solves their point guard problem because DeMar kind of played like a point / forward for the Spurs. Like he has the ball in his hands a lot, like kind of initiating things. So we wouldn't be so desperate to get like a Chris Paul. Like we would be okay with signing somebody on a lower level. Like
Dennis Schroeder back.
nah.
He said,
Not for that money. Nah,
I thought Dennis was trying to get an extension.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He
He wants
is.
if he didn't want a promotion, if he didn't want more money, it'd be cool.
but
he said he would be a Laker for life.
Like DeMar DeRozan for me, the fact that he's a mid post player clogs up the lane for our driving abilities with LeBron, AD. If you're gonna have two people clog it up, it's got to be AD and LeBron. So if you think about the duration of LeBron's career, he's always had a couple shooters to space the floor. So you got to find somebody that can make an open three. And I'm not saying DeMar DeRozan can't, but that's not his specialty.
No.
A specialty, Buddy Hield's specialty 3-point shooter. Bradley Beal's a really feasible 3-point shooter. So then you
fit. It makes more sense.
So for him, it's like, okay, the way they run their offense, they ain't gonna throw to DeRozan and say, "Get busy, we all move out the way." They trying to get it to LeBron to facilitate here and there in the third. And want the lane clogged up. So it's the only reason I wouldn't want him, unless he would decide I come off the bench 6-man. That'd be cool. I ride with that. But outside of that, you got to put other shooters around LeBron, healthy guys that want to make shots.
Yeah.
I really liked Rondo on the Lakers. I don't know if I'm crazy. Rondo, I really liked
on the Lakers.
I really liked it, but he gone. But I'm just saying that's why I have like a good fit. But
You should go back.
he leaves the Clippers.
How you like that Tucker dude? You think we should trade him?
Talon Horton.
Oh no, man. I mean, look, we get attached to our players, our young guys, and I didn't want to get rid of Bi or
Right.
Julie. I didn't want to let Julius walk, or I really didn't want to let go Hart. But
Yeah, I was finna say, I like
ultimately, if it wins a championship, I do it every day. Every time.
Get them the fuck out.
Yeah, so I mean, if Horton Tucker, like I fuck with him, I still root for him at wherever he at. But if it means bringing somebody else to help bring a ring, then you know what I mean. Sayonara.
He gets to it, but that is true.
Yeah, no facts.
See, and I will have to put a little respect in DeMar. Like, I like this game, but I just felt like him being that perfect fit for the Lakers is a little over-exaggerated.
He's telling them to go get him. He's telling Lakers like, come get me.
Yeah.
Like,
Shannon Sharp asked him that, or how?
Yeah, he said it was on the Club Shay Shay, the one that he has is a little exclusive, and he was talking about, so, you're a California kid, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, how much would it mean for you to rock the purple and gold? And he was like, being from California, every kid loved to play for the Lakers. And he was like, so being as though you're not a 3-point shooter, if I'm not misquoting anybody, whatever, but he was like, how do you feel like you would fit in? And he was like, I mean, if you want to win, you'll find a way to make it happen. But that isn't always.
So is he a free agent?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
You know what's funny? Like, I remember specifically, like, that free agent summer, like 2016, when he was a free agent, and some fans called him at like Disney World or some shit, and they like yelled at him to come to the Lakers, and he yelled back, "Hell no!"
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, granted, we were bad back then, but you're talking about putting on the purple and gold. Right. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of seemed like now he kind of seeing like, all right, this is good.
They just won the championship.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry got a ring. You know what I mean? Like everybody kind of winning chips. Like let me go ahead, and I feel like his mind changed real quick now that the Lakers are good again.
They got Bron and AD shit. Mine would too.
Now you got to trade the whole roster for Dame, play 3-on-5.
Man, telling you.
Screw it.
Keep Kuzma though. Fact.
Telling you. We gonna get to that.
I got a cool question though.
What's up?
When Giannis won, James Harden was trending on Twitter because he was talking about James Harden said Giannis just run and dunk the ball. Do y'all think it just like does that y'all make people looking at James Harden a certain way? I'm like, do you think people should?
Yeah, it's hater. I mean, it was haters.
Yeah, it's hater. I mean,
it was for people to watch.
He's not wrong. Like,
he's not wrong. He's not an extremely skilled guy. He's just great at what he does.
Yeah.
So look, I mean, James Harden was just speaking how he felt at the time. Like James Harden, like I really got to work for mine, like for real. I can't just bully nobody. I got to get to it. So that's where he was standing from. I'm not gonna dog him. I mean, I say it to myself. He's not very skilled.
That's fucked up because like James Harden, Chris Paul watching PJ Tucker win a ring. I'm like, that gotta hurt, bro.
Nah,
and not like James Harden, but you skilled as fuck and don't have a ring. I mean, Giannis. Yeah. I mean, Giannis, that bully ball, whatever you want to call it, ugly or not, you still got a ring before you. He got a ring before CP. Got a ring before Russ. Shit, if KD didn't go to the Warriors, I mean, without Steph, he don't have a ring without Steph and Clay name on it. So I mean,
facts.
He wouldn't got it.
PJ always been a team guy though. He's a great role player, but he found the guys that would carry him to the promised land.
PJ Tucker,
yeah, and the other two just didn't. Like James Harden just didn't.
Every team needs a PJ Tucker.
Yeah, that program all they did was try to outscore everybody. You're not gonna outscore everybody every game. That's why they always lost.
He fit in with Milwaukee really well. I don't know what he fit in with them really well.
He fits that team.
They bullies.
Flashy. He just make shots, do your job. That's it.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of players don't play their role to the best they can.
You're right.
Like,
true.
PJ Tucker is a great example. He does. And like he's, in my opinion, there's a lot of players they're a champion without the ring. PJ Tucker is one of them. Like, you know, you got to give him mad respect for like the way he plays, you know, every night. And that nigga's not young either. Like,
No.
you know, they be having this nigga got to guard KD one night, then guard LeBron the next night, you know, and then they might have to switch him on Chris Paul or something. Like he be out there getting it. If I'm him, I'm like ready to start looking at, you know, hanging the shoes up in a while. Like he got to the top.
He deserved it for real.
No,
I
for
seen
sure.
him win it for real.
Yeah, over the last 4 games that they won, that 4 straight, PJ Tucker had 10 total points. Yeah,
Locking niggas up.
You're
though.
right. Yeah,
Just
0.
locking
At the end
niggas
of the day,
up,
it's
man.
about doing what you got to do to win.
No,
He's one of
for
those
sure.
guys that he ain't worried about the numbers. He's worried
Exactly.
about that W.
Mhm.
That's why I be telling the young players nowadays, y'all worry about them numbers. I just want to win.
Man.
Your win-loss record makes you look cool.
Right.
Like, that's how, like, for real.
It's the stuff that don't show up on the stat sheet. You know, that like him like Tucker or you remember Ron Artest or
I bet you his plus-minus was crazy.
Oh, it was. I did just read it. I can't remember, but it was crazy. It says plus minus is actually
You
better
know,
than
Kuzma's
Middleton and
plus-minus
Giannis.
got to be the negatives.
Hey, bro, what are we doing?
So
Do y'all think Giannis gonna win another one?
Nah,
Oh shit! Okay.
I think he can.
I don't.
I think he can.
There's not very
If
many.
the Nets is healthy and Philly does well, I just don't know if unless the Bucks add some more pieces because Brooks going to get older,
That's true.
and then if they lose him as a feasible big that makes shots, who do you replace him with? Realistically, he stretches the floor big time for Giannis. So then you got to find a piece to fit him, and then you're obviously going to let some other guys. Connaughton shot it great,
That's true.
so you got to find. It's going to be some things that change, but. If they're going to make it again, it got to be in the next 2-3 years.
No, and I agree with that. I'll say with Brook being a big that can score the ball, from pretty much anywhere, he can score on all 3 levels for the most part, make his free throws. If he leaves, with the way that basketball's going into positionless basketball, Giannis can play the 5 and you just get a solid 4, 3 or 4 and make this shit work. When he goes out, you can have some dudes on the bench, obviously.
Like
but
Steven Adams, somebody who's just big and can defend.
because, if Giannis stayed doing what he's doing now, and sure, regular season he's gonna be trying to do the extra shit, the turnaround jumpers and all that stiff shit. You seen if he could do what he did in the playoffs all season long, like that man is unguardable.
And Kumbo?
Yeah,
Somebody gonna find a way to stop it.
and I'm sure. But if he stays with his back to the basket before, like they said, before you can make the wall,
Right.
it's hard to do.
I think eventually they just gonna have to keep throwing doubles at him and take the chance.
Make the teammates beat him like they did LeBron.
I look at it like catch Middleton, double Giannis, and make them other cats beat you.
Yeah.
And that's the only but them other cats, Drew can get to it.
A little bit.
Sometimes. Connaughton makes shots, and Brook Lopez obviously can go for 30 if he has to.
I think the Bucks don't win until another one unless they make a roster change and a coaching change. Because they aren't going to win next year. And teams get complacent after they win a championship, and they might just be like, let's run it back.
Yeah.
Or let's add a little bit. And it is important to keep the core together, but you got to get better. You have to get better, and they need to just surround Giannis with shooters. Like Lopez was good. Tuck. Sign JJ Redick or some shit like that. Surround him with shooters because teams are only gonna double down on him.
But
even
even though
more
Buddy,
so.
what's up, Buddy's name with the eyes? Came off the bench. He makes shots. Lopez makes shots. Connaughton makes shots. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? But them, you don't never know if Porter's gonna play that well again.
Yeah.
You don't know if Connaughton gonna play that well again. But Brook gonna do him. And then Drew obviously is the most up and down player on that team.
Middleton's a lot more up and down.
Well, Middleton can at least score double figures 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday might not score 1 game. That dude be on some wild stuff, yo. I was watching. He texted me the one time he did okay.
Well,
But all I said was Drew heard you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But Drew be on the defense, or he get he do get a lot of assists too. I think he had almost a triple double in that game 6.
Did he really?
1 assist shorter.
Yeah, he was 1 assist short.
So he does a lot of stuff that doesn't necessarily show up. But I agree with Middleton. He might he either might drop 40 one night and then he might have 10 next night. It's it's real hot because he is the second option. So that's why it does seem like he's more hot and cold than Drew, because Drew is technically a third option, almost a fourth, because Brook Lopez take more shots than Drew Holiday do.
Yeah, you see when they put Drew in the second scoring position, that man went off too. So
Yeah. He gave him a lot of shots.
It's true. He did shoot the motherfucker a few times. So we got some big free agents, some people that aren't expected to sign. We got people moving around. So I'm gonna name some people, and I'm gonna just go around. You let me know what's a fitting situation for them. Kevin Love. Kevin Love is expected to be traded.
Retire. You asked me, I answered.
All right, Alex. Kevin Love.
Shanghai Sharks.
He said Shanghai Sharks. You a fool. Meech.
The crib.
The crib. Hey yo.
Thunder in the first round draft pick.
Thunder in the first round draft pick. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Jared Allen is expected to be a free agent. One of probably the unsung big guys because he was solid in Brooklyn. But let's go around.
He's
Jared
not
Allen.
signed.
The Lakers.
Jared Allen.
He's not signed.
I don't think they're expected to sign him back.
Got Drummond still.
The Lakers. I don't care about drama.
Someone that can run the floor.
Sign with the Lakers. Great backup big.
Also, Kevin Love coming to Oklahoma City, same thing as Cleveland. That nigga ain't gonna want to come here.
Yeah. You see that nigga just throw the ball inbounds like on that play.
He
Like,
don't give a fuck.
that nigga do not want to play in no small market.
No, he's not. You said Jared Allen?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good fit for Jared Allen.
Nowhere.
Oh, no. Like, top of my head, I really can't think.
Shit.
Fucking phone.
Amber Alert.
For
Amber
what? My
Alert.
guy's kidnapped?
Amber.
2-3 kids.
Oh wow.
I say the Clippers. Shit.
Clippers.
They need to upgrade at center.
Mhm.
And, Zubac is nice, but you're not going to win a championship with him as your starting center. You know, so
I forgot about the Clippers.
I forgot we still got Montrezl Harrell too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But I'm going to say,
Like
though,
get rid of drama.
I don't want to see PG getting even close to anything. So, nobody on that nigga team.
I feel that. Hey, yo, Jared Allen.
Boston Celtics.
That's fair. I like it.
Ooh, that's good.
'Cause
Celtics.
they just got Al Horford back.
That-
Weird.
That's another
He's old, yo.
bench.
Mad old.
He can play the four though, right?
I'm a bitch.
Bench.
No, I said bench. Send that nigga to the bench real quick.
I feel that. So they're saying that Eric Bledsoe isn't expected to stay with the Memphis Grizzlies. So Eric Bledsoe, does he impact anywhere?
Who the worst team in the league? I'm just asking.
Houston.
That is worst? Yeah.
Houston or the Pistons?
That's where it should go.
Okay.
I want to include,
he's not
before we
gonna help
continue this
nobody.
conversation, Jared
the
Allen is expected to go to the Raptors.
Raptors.
They need a center.
So I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just
No,
want
you good.
us to be,
Yeah, for
right
sure.
on what we're saying.
Eric Bledsoe. Alex, who you think? Where does he go? Because he's not expected to stay in Memphis after the trade.
Sure, I have no fucking idea.
I bet you go to Clippers.
Clippers are
All
good.
the rest
fit.
He was.
I can't think of top of my. I don't really. I'm be honest with you. Eric Bledsoe and Drew Holiday, them two niggas, I don't really watch.
That's fair
Like, when
enough.
y'all was talking about Drew Holiday, that's why I wouldn't really.
Drew's
on.
definitely better than
But
Bledsoe.
yeah, we was comparing him at one point. Weren't we on one episode?
Yeah.
We're
Who's
talking
better?
about him, man.
Drew was better. Okay, but yeah, Eric Bledsoe. After he left the Bucks, I ain't really give a fuck about him no more.
Fair enough.
I say whoever pays him the most, that's where he's gonna go. Honestly,
There's no championship in his future. You think?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, he's still relatively young. You know what I mean? He might be like 32.
I'll check on that.
He came out with that John Wall Boogie group.
Yeah, so I think I think the way his last couple years have gone, and Milwaukee winning after they got rid of him, I don't think nobody's like giving him no long term contracts again. So I think whoever gives him the most money, that's where he goes.
He's 31, by the way.
Yeah, so he still got time. He can ring chase in a few years after this next contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo.
Shanghai Sharks.
Okay,
to him.
another Shanghai
Talk to
Sharks.
him.
So, with the Warriors and everything that they're trying to give up in trade, do you think there's anybody feasible for them that they can acquire? So obviously they have Andrew Wiggins, which I would be cool with trading. They got James Wiseman. I mean, you don't necessarily need him. You can find a little something somewhere.
You keep him.
I would. He's nice. He can stretch
You got
the
him
floor
on that,
too.
in contract too, so you can keep him a little bit.
And that's true. And then you got the number 7 and number 14th overall pick. What do you think that they should go after? Because supposedly, I'm not sure Dame's wanting to stay in Portland. So,
But they ain't gonna want a lot of money.
mm-hmm.
So I don't like. The Warriors have obviously throughout their winning tenure, but they always needed a good team, like in total. The first round of Golden State Warriors, like 1 through 11 or 12, was really good, like all total. So now you got KD, it kind of brought them down a little bit. So you got to figure out what the bench guys are going to be. But if you're talking about another superstar,
Yeah, that's what they
as a
want.
free agent, I'm like, I don't know. You could probably trade for somebody like, I don't know, who. I mean, like,
Bradley Beal,
you could try.
Andrew Wiggins, the 7th and number 14th overall pick. Fuck around and throw Draymond just to get him the hell out of there.
Yeah. And I think Bill would be good because you don't know what Clay gonna look like when he come back.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be good to help Clay walk himself into it instead of being go from the jump.
Yeah.
But Bill, I think that'd be a good fit for Bill. Bill with the Lakers would be best, but
Right. I would like to see him with the Lakers. Alex?
Talking about the Warriors, right?
Yeah. Who would you
I think-
acquire with that stuff if you could?
I think Buddy Hield or a Bill or something like that. Honestly, like I said, I think Kuzma too. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna trade the 7th and 14th overall pick for Kyle Kuzma?
I mean, what's wrong with it?
You right. You right.
You might be able to trade Wiggins for Kuz.
That's what I'm saying.
Might be.
Easy.
no doubt about it.
I would do that.
Put Wiggins on the Lakers. Talk
Way
nice
better.
to me. No, I'm saying no. Talk nice to me.
And trade Kuz and cut him.
But we talking about Kyle's style of play. If he come off that, off a little pick or something and shoot that three, I feel like he'd do all right.
Who?
Kyle Kuzma.
No,
What you mean, no?
exactly.
Had that nigga running the baseline, 3 on each corner, he bucking it now. Watch your mouth.
You ain't seen it in a long time.
You know I'm done.
Meech, did you say?
For the Warriors,
Yeah. Who would they trade to go get? Who would help their team?
it's weird because their positions are kind of. If it ain't Bradley Beal, like all the centers are locked down because they really. I think they needed like the basketball that they kind of like reinvented with the positionless and like the undersized five is kind of moving away a little bit because now the big men are getting really good again, like Jokic and Embiid. And AD is even a big. So I feel like I think they just need to shore up their bigs. I mean, Draymond he's not looking like he can't do it. No, he can't go out there and guard fucking Embiid. You know what I mean? And Embiid will have his way with Wiseman or Jokic or like. I just feel like they're too frail. And who's the guy they got?
Kelly Oubre?
No, the other big, the one who played the backup, the real like big skinny,
Been a minute.
the big skinny dude.
I'm
For
not
Golden
even
State?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, 1 second.
Hey, yo, while we look that up, who you think? Who did they go get?
I think you trade for Ben.
I was just going to say that if you didn't.
Because it's like you get Ben Simmons running down the court with like Steph Curry and let him run to the corner and Ben can make that pass.
That would be
That'd
dope.
be nice.
All them niggas got to do is catch.
Are you talking about Jordan Poole?
And then
No, backup center for.
was
Oh, I didn't even know Jordan Poole's Eric Pascal.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
forward.
what I was
Damian, no, he's not.
Nah, what's the?
Damn, Kevin Looney?
Yes,
Looney. Looney.
Yeah, like that was who they were like playing heavy minutes. You're not gonna win with Kevin Looney being your starting center. Like no disrespect to him, but they got to get better at that spot.
That nigga ugly too. Fuck.
It looked like he got asthma. I always say that. For some reason he looked like he got
He
asthma.
breathed with or something. Yeah, he definitely eat ass
Yeah,
too.
he did all right.
This
Saying,
dude is
that
wild,
nigga face,
bro.
he an ass eater.
Dude is
Oh,
wild.
saying, look at this.
All
nigga,
that.
bro.
I've seen him play.
If I see that nigga, I might say, bro, you definitely ass. You can fight me if you want to, but that's what the truth
Just
is.
gotta let him know ahead of time. I think Ben Simmons would be a solid pickup for the Warriors. I mean, he could play the 4 and the 5, but really not have to be in there like he don't like to be for some reason because he don't do shit else.
Yeah, that'd be good fit.
Ben Simmons need to go to the 4 and play the 4
Yeah, you and AO said that
on offense.
on offense.
yeah,
Be like Giannis. He could be like Giannis. He really could.
perfect.
Like,
I just don't think he got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It might be the light skin.
With the Warriors, you don't have to be really.
Yeah.
You got Draymond to be that dog.
I mean, he really
Coming
can
off the
just
bench.
pass the ball and the niggas are gonna hit. He will probably average like 15 assists.
And doesn't it
No
cause
points.
a size thing? Because he's a big dude and he's at
6'9",
point, so that's going to
yeah.
cause an issue, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's like when Draymond was running the 1.
yeah. And Ben Simmons is way better than Draymond running with the ball in his hands, coming down court.
Downhill and all
Like,
that.
that'd be scary.
Yeah, it would be scary. The floor would be so stretchy. You can't back down like you would.
Yeah, you keep backpedaling, he can dunk.
Yeah,
like,
right,
You know,
right.
like so you gotta like they're
That'd
gonna
be
have
a
to pick
great
their
fit.
poison.
That'd be a great fit.
It'd be weird to see Draymond not on the Warriors, though. I want to see it.
He wouldn't be in the league
He's
long.
probably going to stay with them if they probably try to
He
keep him.
retired with him.
Yeah,
You can
Draymond.
tell. I can tell he was kind of like he's getting ready for his after basketball career, with him doing the commentating and shit. Like, yeah,
Got
like,
to.
You can tell
He knows
because
himself.
he got like 3 rings, 3 championships.
Yep.
Like he's not like he ain't gonna stick around too much.
What's the
longer.
point now? Huh?
Yeah,
I want to see him on a team by himself, though. I'm just saying. I want to see what niggas.
Why you want to see Kyle Kuzma and him just?
No,
crash?
I want to see Draymond Green on because that nigga think he cold. I don't think he
no,
cold.
yeah.
No.
What
I don't
Charles
like
Barkley
that
be
either.
saying? He be getting them triple singles.
Yeah. I want to see him on a team by himself and see if he get to it. That's
Bro,
just,
we already saw that. What was it when
Everybody got hurt.
yeah, that's true.
Clay
Everybody
and-
got hurt. That nigga wasn't doing
Then all of a sudden he wanted to be hurt. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah, that nigga wasn't hurt.
no way.
He shut it down. He wasn't hurt.
It's like, call me when they get back.
Yeah. I need somebody to come help me.
Man.
and
So let's go ahead and get into this. And I'm pretty sure I know 3 out of the 5 answers in this damn room. Who are the front runners to win the championship next year? Let me hear it now.
Realistically,
Realistically.
Just go to the answers, the 2 of the 5 that you don't know.
And who wins the championship
I
next
don't
season?
want to say it, but I think it's gonna be the Nets.
The Nets.
Like they're gonna get that like key piece, like the big defender
Mhm.
in the middle, and then solidify that up and really.
key piece. How many pieces they need?
I mean, they just need one.
Goodness
They should have
gracious.
never let go of Jared
I mean,
Allen.
Yeah,
They really
sign it
Literally,
back.
Yeah.
They just need a big. That's all it is.
They got DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin.
Don't
Yeah,
ever.
they should.
We
DeAndre Jordan. That
disrespecting
was
DeAndre
a
Jordan.
I
that was
disrespect
a
that man for
like.
you.
All right, thanks for help bringing
Blake.
KD or whatever because they signed him whenever KD. I think when KD came.
Yeah, it was him and Kyrie.
Yeah, like they tried. Like I knew that was he's not going to be in the league for long after this deal.
Mhm.
That's why they weren't playing him. Like they literally wasn't playing DeAndre Jordan in the playoffs because who was their young guy that was like
Shit, Bruce Brown.
they was playing Bruce Brown like at the 4 and shit like that.
They was playing. Yeah, it was a small lineup. It was Kyrie, KD, Bruce Brown, Blake Griffin, fucking Jeff Green. It was something
Yeah, they were
crazy.
starting Jeff Green. Like they're all better options than DeAndre Jordan. He can't do nothing.
They got Dinwiddie coming back.
Yeah,
No, he's what
Maybe.
you call free agent.
Maybe.
I was gonna be a free agent.
If they sign him.
He going to the Lakers.
shit, if he did, it'd be nice.
He wanted max.
Oh, never mind.
He said, "Never mind, we don't have money for
He
that."
can go to Pelicans.
See, the Nets should have got Steven Adams. That would have been.
That would have been nice for them.
They got
I say
Spencer
the-
Dinwiddie still too. Like
Yeah,
he's
but
still
he's a free
they're
agent.
not winning a championship. They should be straight though.
I'm gonna say the Lakers. You already know my
Yeah, Lakers.
All right.
Alex, who you got? Lake Show too.
I don't know. It depends on LeBron and me. I know that sounds crazy, but
I mean, yeah, he's getting older, injuries.
no, I didn't want to say all that. I'm just saying I feel he ain't locked in like that. But that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he care about movies. He a billionaire now. He likes it is what it is.
I mean, I don't count
He
for-
really just hoping to his son. If hopefully his son may get in it,
right.
that'd be he'll make another history or whatever.
Like whether it's injuries or whatever it was, it's last. I know it's last.
but
year,
I think
they're telling
Lakers is the
everybody.
front runner.
I think they're the front runner. I just don't know for sure. I can say they're gonna win. I know damn sure Nets not because Kyrie Irving gonna be at Black Lives Matter protest. He ain't gonna be playing
See
basketball. But which what? Hey, I'm just
I was
saying.
like, well, with that, you can say AD. You don't know if this nigga's gonna show up
That's
because
true.
he's
He's gonna
another
be
nigga
hurt.
who's here and there, going to the clubs, doing what he.
All right, I
do.
changed mine. If they, as long as the Lakers get a third, as long as we get like another
Piece.
addition, then the Lakers, because then LeBron and AD ain't got to do the work.
I was just about to say. I think if they add, depends who they add.
But running it back with this team, and like minus Schroeder, because we ain't gonna resign Schroeder not for no max, then I don't feel good about. I mean, a healthy LeBron and a healthy AD, I still think they're their best like combo, in the league. So I mean, I like our chances, but I can't I wouldn't put my money on it unless they got that.
Why does every player play like dog shit? Like Wesley Matthews, wasn't the nigga not decent before?
No,
Am I
he sucked
bugging?
for a while.
Last
was
couple
okay
years
in
has been
Portland.
But
bad.
like with Danny Green too, Danny Green missed every goddamn shot with the Lakers. Now
Yeah, he
getting
fucked us
shit.
over, that
So I'm
nigga.
just like
Yeah, that
confused
was
on what
crazy.
the hell. Like,
My thing is, you got to realize a lot of those cats we're getting them at the back end of their careers.
yeah, that's fair. Okay,
And,
yeah.
and once again, they go play with LeBron so they can just suffice for a while and be present until they leave. And then now you don't even know where Danny Green is. Wesley Matthews is probably going to retire. It's just what
That's
it is.
another reason why I'm glad the Sun. The only reason I'm glad Suns didn't win is because Jay Crowder. He want to hit all them shots against the Lakers and shit.
Oh man,
And then he played goddamn Bucks. I'm just saying I don't think he played that good as he did against the
Yeah, I
Lakers.
didn't think so.
And then now he want to. Yeah, I'm glad y'all niggas lost.
Man, So that's pretty much it, man. I don't know. Do we got any football takes? Deshaun Watson still there.
If
Houston.
he go to Philly, that'll make our conference good. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan now.
Right.
He's supposed to be going to Philly, supposedly. That'll make it nice.
Mm-hmm.
We still gonna run the division. It is what it is. But I put a lot of bets out there last week, so I'm about to set my 800 in the hole. What I bet Dallas basically win more games than the Patriots, beat the Bucks first game, win our division.
God.
Win more than 12 games or 10 games.
Shoot.
Trying to be broke.
I was on the fat bets. I ain't worried about it.
Hold on, we
Pockets
talking about
deep,
Deshaun Watson, like 14 sexual allegations. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he gonna win that. He gonna win
He
that.
gonna
You
win.
think he gonna win that?
Yeah, but
There ain't shit been
probably
said
go to
since.
Philly.
So you think a black man gonna win a case against 14 white women?
Yeah, they got to.
He'd be in jail right now if it was like.
Real.
Legit.
Bill Cosby
I ain't
out.
saying the nigga
Not
ain't
real.
doing
Right,
do
right,
that,
right.
you know,
But he
I'm
would have been
saying,
if they
like,
had something.
Yeah, there would be like if there
Bill
was
Cosby
something-
out.
Tory Lane's walking around. So
That's what I'm saying.
It's a whole
In the
different
foot, right?
Yeah, my fault.
No, yeah. Football, man, we gotta get ready. I'm excited. Dallas could come back, hopefully, and do their thing.
Man.
The NFL should be fun. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
17 games. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if y'all play fantasy football, but
I do.
get in there, have some fun. But
We're in there.
What
yeah.
happened to Robert Kraft touching? Never mind. Let's keep going.
Next.
I'm just like, what the fuck going on?
he got a lot of money.
His money is long, man.
Yeah.
He got a lot of money.
Make
That
that shit
CTE
go
be
away.
fucking with them niggas. What's wrong with them niggas?
You
Telling
see
you,
Richard
man.
Sherman?
Yeah.
That was wild.
Richard.
That was sad.
Rich out here tripping.
But they
That
said
nigga-
that didn't. It was what the report was, ain't what happened. So I'm confused on what
The video for me. I don't
video
the report.
Oh,
No, you
police
didn't see-
call.
no, the video of Richard Sherman running to the door. You ain't seen it?
Trying to break it.
What? There's an actual video.
He's spazzing that door, yo, for real.
Yeah, they had the camera.
Okay,
What do you
I
call
ain't
it?
The
trying to
ring
put this on
camera.
nobody because I'm a mental health guy, but that's gonna be Kyrie Irving in about 2 years. Because Richard Sherman intellectual ass is similar to Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
And them niggas start spazzing if you get too deep into that.
But see, thing is, Richard Sherman to bark that nonsense, like real like that. Kyrie kind of he stick to himself. He don't bother nobody. He ain't gonna say too much. And the thing about him, I could see him kind of doing like a Barry Sanders thing, like just retire early and it is what it is. Like I was great, but I don't really do the sport.
I don't know.
Alex, you got anything for the football world?
No, I don't know none shit about football. All I know is niggas got CTE, Aaron Hernandez. Shit, goddamn. You want me to keep going?
So Meech, you a football anywhere?
Man, I'm a Pats fan, but really,
Like
TB12,
always been, like always been a Pats fan.
Since like 03, 04.
Okay.
when they
Okay, that's
kinda
cool.
went. I was young, you know what I mean. But I'm a Brady fan. I got to root for him.
In fact,
Did they re-sign Cam Newton?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I like
I think
that.
it's a 1 or 2 year deal. I'm not sure. Maybe one.
and I
other one.
also bet that Dak Prescott had better stats than Cam Newton.
He probably
That-
will.
that's
Dak
easy.
Prescott, niggas be hating.
Got
on
better
him.
what I'm
weapons.
saying.
He ain't that accurate, but that nigga can,
His numbers is good.
I don't know football, but didn't Cam Newton have a great season?
No, it was okay.
No.
He got
Before COVID, he was having
I'm saying, didn't he start off good? I'm not tripping. Okay, I was
Then
like,
he ended up some trash.
Hey yo, any football takes?
My man Dak is back. That's all that really
He's
matters.
wearing his twin brother on this.
Cowboys jersey on.
Ready for it.
Dog ready.
Ready for it.
Hell
so how
yeah.
many crop tops is Ezekiel Elliott gonna wear? That's what I'm.
Every game.
Every game before
He got
with the
the
eat
abs
me
back
tattoo.
now.
DJ, who
yeah.
your team?
Oh, you know I'm rocking with Tennessee Titans this year.
This year or-
Julio.
I think I
said this year.
Huh?
Every year you change?
No, the
No.
How long
No.
you been in Tennessee?
Falcons are
Derrick Henry?
flying.
See, I'm a Julio fan.
Oh, he jumping on him.
Julio Jones and Derrick Henry. Y'all know I play with the Titans. I'm a Derrick Henry
Madden,
fan.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
I've
saying-
been a Derrick Henry fan
Have you always been a Tennessee fan, or is it just since Derrick Henry got there?
since Derrick Henry, Marcus Mariota, stuff like that. Steve McNair, I was cool with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I'll give you credit then.
it wasn't nothing crazy, but since Alabama
Marcus
shit,
Mariota.
I liked Marcus Mariota when he came out of college.
Okay.
So
But-
y'all, Tom Brady said they win another one.
That's probably gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I don't doubt it.
There's a chance they run it back.
Yeah.
Really?
Man,
Solid.
Everybody
Tom Brady's
resigned.
just a winner.
Everybody resigned.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody.
Tom Brady's the one athlete, in my opinion, that's just, in his sport, he's just hands down has a winning culture about him.
Wasn't
It's just
there
wins.
something about he played with an injured? He was injured or something.
Yeah,
Say that they
torn
have
meniscus.
Torn meniscus. Oh, you don't think
But
that's
you
like,
can have a torn meniscus when you never run.
Right.
That's fair. I just didn't know if that's going to hinder him because he's old as hell. ain't
He's
he?
the slowest
he's
quarterback
probably
in history.
padded up and after all like
Quarters
he is
on,
slow.
shots, all
Yeah,
that.
he just got to be able to move a little bit and
Like my thing is, you've never seen him. Well, I'm not saying never, but you never really ever seen him scramble outside that pocket.
the nigga tried to do it in against the Philly and
Slide.
he
Only
didn't
time I
reach
see him
that.
run when he's trying to kiss his kids on the mouth. But we ain't
Come on, bro.
your kid's 10 years old. You can't come here and give me a kiss.
You're a fool.
That's his kids. He can do what he want with his kids.
Nigga, on God. Nigga, I'm 12 years old. You talking about come give me a kiss and you my dad, bro? Fuck is wrong.
This dude here, man.
Dude, fuck, how much goddamn balls you throw? Nigga, you weird.
Balls you throw. But anyways, man, I just want to thank everybody for being here, man. I want to thank Big Tone, as always, man. Hey, yo, Tone up with the DAC on his chest, man. My boy, Big Meech. Appreciate you, big bro.
Of course, bro. We appreciate you coming on, bro.
And my boy Alex behind the camera. This is episode 18 of From the Jump podcast. Stay with us. We going into football next, and we out.